Don't think of the ancestors as heroes of the faith of Christ, because they were not. If they were, they would be here among you. What remains of them is what was written of their disobedience and disloyalty, and God speaks about them to show you the example of what you should not do, so that you don't end up like them in a grave. Appreciate the privilege that has been given to you to be in this time and age, in the era of Christ, when she herself is cleansing her generation for eternal salvation. Your gaze must be fixed on the true and only Christ who is present, Christ Lisbet, because she is the author and fulfiller of her own faith in God the Father. And for the joy placed before her, she suffered the cross, which is to be an immortal body, a body of death, and she belittled the reproach, and did not pay attention to the shame and hatred she would receive from others for speaking the truth, that she is the wife of God the Father Melchizedek, even after having participated in the past dispensation. And with her head held high, she took her place and sat at the right hand of the throne of God the Father Melchizedek. God the Father has reconciled me with him in his clean slate and new account of heaven. And that is why you can no longer see me according to the flesh, because I have been renewed in the Holy Spirit of God. Therefore, consider the one who suffered such a contradiction from sinners against her, out of love for you, my faithful followers, so that your encouragement to continue does not tire nor falter. Because what other reproach could it be referring to? Since saying that you are a son or daughter of God does not bring shame or reproach, if everyone said it back then, and is still said today. But to say that you are the bride and wife of God, being a human, would cause reproach from this world that can only see with earthly eyes and cannot perceive the things of the Spirit of God. They expect God to do things the way they want, and they aren't sensitive enough to understand that God has a way of doing things, and you have to love everything God the Father does, because everything he does is good. You cannot expect God to do things your way.